So what we try to do with Live and Prove is to take our dance on other locations. Me, for example, I like to hit the streets. I like to take it back to the old school way, dancing on the concrete. But even if you start with the floor, you have different types of textures. We as b-boys eventually would like to spin easily or slide on floors. But if it's rough, or if you dance on the grass, in the sand, on pebbles, or I don't know, on wood, it will change your attitude totally, because we dance really close to the floor. Basically what we do is take our moves into another context, which gives it a different dimension. It's really nice, to train with the b-boys and the training spot, you hit the beat and stuff like that. But if you try to do that in a kitchen, for example, or in a restaurant, in a waiting room, the barber shop, it changes totally. It's not only about the aesthetics. You talk, it's a language. So you talk with your body. So we try to say something, but it's still abstract. But it's just emotions, feelings, as we call it also visual poetry.
Some stuff that inspires us a lot, movement-wise, is of course the hip-hop influences, like popping moves, threads, tutting, also known as Tetris, and stuff like that. Old kung fu movies, Shaolin stuff, Jackie Chan, where they have a lot of close combat stuff with grabbing each other and manipulating each other's bodies, which is really interesting for us. And of course, something that we love is basic daily habits, movements, or rituals, and playing and finding the difference between dance and just movement. And that thin line is something that always inspires us. It's a mix of those two things that I think defines a bit our style. Both of us are coming from a hip-hop background, and whatever we do, whatever kind of theatrical, teaching, artistic or commercial project we're in, we always come back to the roots of our culture, which is dancing to a hip-hop or funk track in a cypher with people who share the same passion. For us, this world is so important, and it's our first primal love. But after all those years, we have the feeling that from time to time we cannot really express fully all our ideas and concepts in this culture because there are some frontiers. On the other hand, you have the contemporary artistic world, which both of us grew up with because both of our parents are painters and directors and are very active in this world. And there's always something that triggers us to go and watch, to go and learn, to go and ask questions about this world, contemporary dance, theater, and all those other things. I think right now we are exactly in the middle of those two worlds, and maybe that's also exactly where we want to be. So for us, it's a never-ending question of how can we benefit from the two worlds and keep a hungry mindset and learn. One of our main focuses is working with the young people, the youth. It's always something that I think kind of works really well because we kind of can relate to them, to their daily worlds, and we know a bit what's going on in their minds because we're still young guys ourselves. Also for us it's very interesting to test certain stuff, and choreographically we can really learn a lot from working with the youth, but it's about the principle that we teach. It's called each one teach one, and then from that base we go on to a more theatrical approach. We like to work with young people since the beginning, especially because we can definitely relate to their daily worlds, and I think one of the reasons why it works so well is because we're honest. There's no separation between really teacher and student. It's more like working together. What's in their minds, what do they want to do, what can we give them, or what can they give us, of course. And we start from a very hip-hop perspective. That means everybody's welcome, no skills required, everybody or nationality or social degree or whatever is welcome. And then bit by bit, after teaching them the basic b-boy, popping and hip-hop moves, we start going more theatrical. We start trying different musics. We start teaching them different stuff to develop more like a contemporary way of moving their bodies. Probeer niet te bewegen, dat is niet aan u, hè? The word Livin proof and the concept of our title is something very meaningful to us. It actually means that, hip hop and theater is a lot of times really nice movement wise or skills wise, but people tell me the context is not exactly on point, or you have a whole bunch of people who come from a hip hop background but they lose themselves trying to be something they're not. And I hope that we can be the living proof that our dance is very beautiful as an art and can be respected as a true, meaningful art. So we hope to be representing two members that are living proof that this is possible. Also, for the younger people, we try to pass on the knowledge that even without a degree, maybe, or even without money or some background or support from your parents or financial support or whatever, you can be living proof of being something good.